Somebody should arrest you, Obi. Oh my God, this guy. And then he goes to say, Derav must have a migraine when you come live. Unfortunately, there's nothing they can do about it. They'd have to kick me out. All your brokers have a migraine when I come live. How you doing, Chantal? Shout out to Obi Mom Tandy, I see you. JJ1, I see you. Mashudu. Yasono! How are you doing, Yasi? Shout out to Yasi. Tobbs, I see you. Morning. Keegan Moodley, I haven't seen you in a minute, man. I only saw you back that was yesterday already. How you guys doing? I hope you guys are having a good morning. Beatrice. Shout out to Beatrice. Vusimbongwa. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Tevin says, I yet to give Deriv a headache. My goodness. Guys, let's get started with the analysis. Let's get to work. We currently are in a retracement move to the upside. We've had 2 rejections around this area over here. So the first question you always have to ask yourself, if we're rejecting around here, why are we rejecting? That's your question. Why are we rejecting? Let's find out. But first things first, I want to clear up everything on the chart. We took out that 3973.54 key level and we're done with that. Okay, and remove all of that stuff. All of that stuff. Okay. Hey, how you doing, Haley? Shout out to Haley. Let's go ahead and do this. This hasn't changed. That still remains intact. Have we shifted? Do you guys still remember that we have a volume gap that we haven't mitigated since the week began? Y'all remember that? Well, that's just a standing primary key level that hasn't been taken out. Our actual key level here is all the way to the key level 4042 upside. That's the only key level we actually have that's standing. We've got a fair value gap over here on the 1 hour time frame. That's going to be the next target to the upside, but that's looking for buy moves. All right, and go ahead and do this. Oh wow, we actually have it. Oh, all right, that's why we're rejecting. And then we do have this fair value gap over here towards the downside. So we're expecting price to retrace. Right now it's currently in a retracement, so we're expecting price to retrace to this fair value gap on the H1, and then we're still going to be looking for a buy move to the upside. So first target is going to be 4008.48 upside when we do continue off with the buy move. Okay, so these are our current key levels right now. So the 1 hour and 15 minute time frame share one fair value gap. Okay, we took out that last fair value gap over there. We do have this one over here. It's pretty tiny. I would not take it very seriously. Anyway, yeah, these are our key levels right now. We have triggered a retracement move to the downside. So I want us to go ahead and do this. In the meantime, I want us to go ahead and do this. Place some sell stop orders. The key level 3996.24. Sell stop orders 3996.24. Sell stop orders 3996.24. 3996.24. Sell stop orders. Do it now. I'll go ahead and do this. Okay, I just need to move one. And set all of them automatically. All right. We have one other fair value gap upside that hasn't been mitigated, which is this one over here on the 5 minute time frame. We're going to go ahead and highlight it, because should we get more buyers coming into the market pushing prices, then we're expecting price to come for that FEG. We're looking for a price mitigation of that right there. If we do mitigate the fair value gap and we get a rejection, then we're expecting price to come back to the downside and give us a sell off. If they break and close above, then we're triggering another buy back to the, what key level is this? 4008.48 upside. Okay, that's basically the plan. By the way, those of you who are struggling with YouTube, you can go ahead and message, listen to me saying message me. You can go ahead and hop onto the YouTube stream. I'm also live on YouTube as well. Okay, guys. I'm also live on YouTube as well, just by the way. Excuse me. We're about to get triggered into the trade, guys. We're about to get triggered into the trade. I want to see how many pips is this worth. So we technically have to risk about 92 pips on the trade. Yeah, it's perfectly fine though. It's all good. Anyway, we just got triggered in on the trade. This is the actual move that we're chasing after. Okay. This is the move that we're chasing after. Okay. We have been triggered in on the trade. I'll give you guys the stop loss level just now. I'll go ahead and set the. Please be mindful of your lot sizes, guys. Okay, don't go crazy with your lot sizes. Oh my goodness, I need this. Okay, go. Yeah, I'll give you guys the stop losses just now. That's gonna be the stop loss for us right now. Okay, we're obviously gonna start off with a wide stop. Excuse me. That's gonna be our stop right there. The stop loss key level is 4005.43. 4005.43. 4005.43. That's going to be the stop loss. Okay. 4005.43. And the risk on our stop loss, how many pips is this? We're risking 92 pips. Okay. I want to see how many pips is it to the downside. Just 1 second. That's roughly 47 pips. Okay. Roughly 47 pips. But my full move on this one would be a drop all the way to that 1 minute fair value gap. That would be my full move on the drop here. Okay, let's do this actually. I'll remove this. And I'll do this instead. Okay, so 47 pips to 47 pips. So my full run on this one would be 69 pips. We want 69 pips. We keep getting Buyers trying to come back into the market over here. That's another fair value gap right there. So I'd be expecting that if the buyers still push for a buy over here, I'm expecting a rejection from that key level, meaning that we would want to see something like this. Remember, since we are currently in a retracement to the downside, we don't want to see price breaking fair value gaps towards the upside. We want to see price mitigating fair value gaps. We get rejections, price continues selling. That's what we want to see. Okay. Morale right now, but we're gonna take partials at the key level 3991.48. okay, we take partials. We're gonna close half of our positions when price touches this area over here. We close half of our positions when price touches that area over there. Okay, when price touches that area over there, we close half our positions. Daddy Tyson, shout out to Daddy Tyson. Doily, morning to you. Melissa says we're selling. Yes, Melissa, we're in a retracement to the downside. Haley says I'm good. I hope we give the market a headache today. We gave it a headache yesterday. It was crazy work. Morning Fatima, how you doing? Shout out to Fatima. Smokey says, look who's back live. Wagwan, bro. I'm all good. I'm all good, Smokey. How you doing? Laugh now, cry later. Morning to you, brother. Black Cotton. Shout out to Black Cotton. Shayna, how's it, Shayna? How's it going there, Shayna? Shout out to my shoe, dude. New start. Yes, we are currently in a retracement with the South. BOG log. How's it going? Says, is it too late to enter? No, you can still enter. Price literally still above our entries. Now it's at our entries. Alright, so you can still enter. There's still room. It's a very slow drop to the downside. We still have a lot of buyers in the market trying to buy back from here. Excuse me. Gambino says, Doc, what was the TP? Alright, the TP, the first scale out level is going to be 3991.48. 3991.48 for a scale out level. It's a very slow drop. Are we mitigating that fair value gap? Let's see if we're going to get our rejection over here. We want to see a rejection over there. Jordan, how you doing, Jordan? Oh. MSH says, what market is this? This is the CFD's market. Forex market. If you're asking about what asset we're trading gold. Benny, shout out to Benny. Deboko says, what time frame are you using now? I'm on the 1 minute time frame, T-Man. Jerry Sniper says, is this the rejection we're looking for? No, we haven't mitigated the fair value gap yet. We haven't mitigated the fair value gap yet. It's still open. We haven't closed it off fully. If we do have a lot of sellers in the market, we may never even close that fair value gap fully. But what we are looking for is a rejection from that fair value gap. Should they close it off completely, we need to see price closing below the fair value gap level, and then we need to see more institutional sellers defending that level for us to expect the sell continuation even further low. Okay. M Saeed says 4019 or no. Actually, we're going much higher than 4019. We should be going way higher than 4019. Let me just quickly double check the levels for you. It's this key level over here, 4021.21. That's the key level we're targeting after the sell off over here. JQ, how you doing, JQ? Shout out to JQ. Still waiting for the institutional sellers to add more volume here. New Start says it is a sell, right? Yes, we're currently selling. It's a retracement. It's a pullback. The sell is just a retracement. Buyers coming back. Let's see. Almost fully mitigated the fair value gap. That was almost a full mitigation. We're still left like maybe a point, as it looks like it's 1 point away from a full mitigation. Either way, that should suffice for now. That should suffice for now. Jordan says, why is it a sell, Doc? It's a pullback. It's not a sell continuation. That's why I keep on telling you guys. It's just a retracement. This sell now is a pullback. Just a pullback. That's all it is. Okay. And then I can block you. All right? Thank you. Jordan says, block me. No, I was not talking about you, Jordan. I was talking about this person who's marketing themselves on my stream. That disrespectful lady there. MSH says, do you trade boom and crash on Deriv? I can give you signals. I was trading it with who's this guy? We were trading boom 300 just the other day. Tevin. Is it Tevin? Yeah, we were trading booming crash with Kevin the other day. When was yesterday? No, it wasn't yesterday. It was the day before yesterday. Yeah, we're trading it with Kevin. How you doing, Saeed? Are you doing good there, bro? Yeah, it was on Wednesday. Wait, hold up. Is it a Friday today? It's a freaking Friday. 3989.32. That's where I'm looking to fully exit out of this trade. Jordan says, take profits. What about the take profits? Or are you asking me about the TP targets? If you were, then I just shared them with you already. Lindogu Shlemselegu. Hold up. Wait a minute. Are you somewhat related to the Mselegu? I'm kidding. Shout out to Lindo. Appreciate the follow there, Lindo. Mohammed says, "Where's your TP? Have you gotten the TP yet, Mohammed?" Real me, bro. What you doing, brother? Shout out to you. New Start says, "I was saying the same thing yesterday." What thing? Teboko says, "How much do I need to trade what? Oh, trade gold. It depends, really. It depends on the broker that you're trading with, right? Because different brokers have got different margin requirements, right? You have to consider the spread, you have to consider the slippage. So that's really what actually determines how much you're going to be, you're required to deposit into your account in order for you to be able to trade gold, right? Vanessa says, are you in a sell? Yes, we're in a sell, Vanessa. Jordan says, no, someone asked what TP means, so I answered. Someone asked what TP means. I thought they were asking me what the TP is, what the TP is, as in as in the levels. I think you may have misinterpreted the question. When they ask what the take profit is, they're asking about the level, not what it actually means. I think maybe that's where the confusion happened. Real me, bro. Says, I missed you, Doc. I'm trying to turn 91 into 1K in a month. It's very possible. You might even be able to do it in less than a month. And New Start says, it's tomorrow, Friday. Oh yeah. Hey, I'm shook, eh? My mind is still stuck on Thursday, and we already had the Thursday yesterday. So I'm like, hold up, wait a minute. Hey, me boy. Appreciate the follow there. Vanessa says, okay, and the TP is over here. We've got two key levels. We've got the 3991.48 scale out level, and then the final TP for me is going to be 3989.32. All right. MSH says, I just deposited $2,000, about 37K. You telling me that you just deposited $2,000, or you asking me if you want to deposit? Or you telling somebody to deposit 2K? Mandy Effect says, no, I was asking the TP levels. Yes, I know, Mandy. That's why I'm correcting Jordan. I think he may have misunderstood you there slightly. TJ, appreciate the follow there, TJ. Chance Savas says, Vanessa, I like your hair. Ooh, Chance Savas wants to have a baby. Man's got an eye. Man's got an eye. Shout out to Chance. I haven't seen you in a minute, bro. Where you been hiding lately? Laugh Now Cry Later says, what's the difference between spend bets and CFDs? Which do you prefer? What speed bets? Oh, right. Speed bets is more like options. Speed bets is basically options. If it means that if you mean speed bets, it's more like options. All right. With the CFDs markets, there's a lot of market manipulation. All right. But it's just the way that it goes. You can't do anything about it because you don't control the markets. But if you understand how to read price charts, you'll make money consistently. All right, that's the advantage. Speed bets, you can't decide or choose how much you want to risk. Fortunately, that's not the way that it goes. When I say you can't decide or choose how much you want to risk, it's like this. Whenever there's a trade for you to place in the market, all right, they tell you that, okay, this is how much you're going to be getting in return. Maybe it's going to be 25% of your bet, and then you decide to open a $50 trade, right? With that $50, when the time elapses, that entire $50 is gone. You're done. You understand? But if I have got $50 in the CFDs markets, depending on the broker that I have and the type of market that I'm trading, I'm able to actually decide how much I want to risk of that $50. So I've got options, basically, without trading options, if you think about it. The way that actually spun out is crazy. Anyway, I hope you understand what I was saying. 100% shout out to Vanessa, no problem. Yours faithfully, Gaddafi, says, do you think it's possible to turn 500 into 20k? Bro, I've done 120 rand into 50k in less than a week. Hey Joe, said really solid trades yesterday. We took 10 trades and we only lost one trade, and the only reason why we lost that trade was because of manipulation. Entire day was fire yesterday. MH says, giving advice to that guy who asked for the minimum deposit. Not everyone has got $2,000 SH. Crazy work. But anyway, if he can afford it, then yeah, no, he can definitely throw that in there. Yolissa, shout out to Yolissa. Appreciate the follow there, Yolissa. B, how's it going? B says, best trader on TikTok. Some people might fight you for saying that, eh? Man's very smart. Chan says, yes sir, I need babies. Yeah, I know, go get him. Go get him. Go get him. Felix says, you're humor dog. I just love having fun with people. Trading is supposed to be enjoyable. It's supposed to be fun. Don't be stressed out too much about everything. I mean, this entire community that we've built, it's built on humor. It's built on a whole lot of things. Crazy work, man. Shout out to Obby. SH says, do you trade options? No, I used to trade options at some points. That was when I was starting out, because I was still actually learning. So I tried options, and it's not for me. It's not for me, really. But I got to a point where I was actually making good money with options. The options market, it literally goes the same, it functions the same way as the Forex markets. Just that with the options market, the only difference is time, all right? Your trades are literally limited to a specific time. So if you were to, I'll give you an example. If you were to go to the stock options platform right now, and you are using my trading template, the one on the screen right now, you go to the 1 minute time frame and you trade the 1 minute time frame, you'd make a killing. You'd make a killing because everything is based off of the time. So if you go to your 1 minute time frame on your stock options and you see the signal pop up, all right, your thing is to your thing with the options is to predict what direction price is going to go. So if you see a sell, that sell is going to last maybe 60 seconds. That 60 seconds, price is still going to be bearish after that signal pops up. So you have 1, 2, 3 seconds, meaning 3 minutes. That trade would have been a winning trade. You understand? This one over here, 60 seconds, that would have been a losing trade because you had a pullback first, and then price still went in your favor. So in the Forex markets, that was a winning trade. Stock options, it wasn't a winning trade because the next candle closed bearish. All right. And then you have this trade over here. This one, the signal over there. 60 seconds, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 candles. So 7 minutes, that was a winning trade because you only ever need just one candle, which is going to be 60 seconds. All right. So you pretty much get the idea. Your trades will elapse after the specific period or time frame that you're trading. All right. So yeah. Hey, Professore. Shout out to Professor. It's good to see you, man. How you doing? Hilal. Hilal, appreciate the follow there, Hilal. Top says options is gambling more so. Yes, options is more gambling, honestly. Germain. How you doing, German? Wait, hold up. It's not German. German. Germ. Why? Why is it Germ? Shout out to Germ. Appreciate the follow there, Germ. Is that the full name, just Germ, or is that your username? It can't be your full name, bro. It can't be your full name. Okay, we're coming back to the fair value gap. Let's see. Remember, we want to see price rejecting at the fair value gap. If we get a rejection over here, and then we see a break and close back below, that's what we'd like to see. But they broke above over here, so there's a likelihood that you could see price pushing higher. Remember, we still have another fair value gap on the 5-minute time frame, which is this key level over here. So if we do have enough institutional sellers willing to continue selling, then that's going to be all that we need to see happening. All right, New Start says, so true. I was down plus $20 and made $27 with you yesterday, and now I'm making one full bask 100%. Shout out to New Start. Debojo says, are we holding till where? These key levels have been highlighted. We have this scale out level. That's the scale out level. We're actually chasing after the first 47 pips of this move to the downside. Forex says, hello. How you doing, Forex? Are you doing good? Andres says, what's the TP and SL? The stop loss is 4005.49. And then our first TP is 3991.48 and 3989.32 downside as our final key level towards the downside. I'm looking at the way the price has created a balanced price range right now. It's moving sideways, and I am getting annoyed by all of this crazy market movement, and it's because it really needs to start dropping. But anyway, we are not in control over here. We just want the first 47 pips of this move, not the whole thing. Just 47 pips is going to be all that we need for this first drop. Mojo. Stop loss 4005.43. All right. Lenzo. Shout out to Lenzo and Tempo. Appreciate the follows, guys. The financial influencer says, greetings, folk. Doc, I had a shifty week, bro. Down 800. It sucks, bro. Excuse my French. Oh, there was no French. You said shifty, so we can work with shifty. What happened, man? I thought you were trading with us yesterday. Did you go and trade again with some other streamer on TikTok? Some people tend to do that. They start off with me, and then when I vanish, they go and trade with some TikTok streamer, and then they end up losing their money again. I hope that wasn't the case. Otherwise, I'm going to kill you myself. I'm kidding. Just now, TikTok starts thinking that I'm threatening people. Appreciate the follow there, Leah. Love Now says, was this the FEG takeout that we were looking for? Yes, we needed to see price take out that fair value gap and then close back below. We haven't triggered the sell continuation again, not yet. Yeah, understand. We haven't triggered a sell continuation yet, so they still could retrace back to the upside. We still could see price retracing back to the upside. Remember, we have another fair value gap upside, this one over here. That's the 5-minute fair value gap. So should the buyers continue pushing prices higher, we'd still be expecting a retracement back to there, and then a mitigation of that, and then we'd still be expecting another rerun back to the downside, because we still have that 15-minute fair value gap that we haven't taken out yet, which is the 3991.48 key level. All right. So yeah, Andres says, is it safe to enter? It's never safe to enter the market, Andres. The only thing that you have is risk management. There's no such thing as safe in the market, ever. Only thing you do is use risk management, okay? If you're asking if it's a good time for you to enter the market, you can, yes. Okay, you can place your sell stop order at the key level where we have our entries. Our entries are currently at the key level 3996.21. So you can go ahead and place some sell stop orders over there. This is so you make sure that you only get triggered in only and only if the sellers are willing to continue selling even lower, just like kind of like right now. But we still need to see more institutional players selling a bit more here. We need more volume. We need more volume. Shout out to Milton Seymour. Who's this? The one and only Jordan. Oh, there's another Jordan here. Shout out to you guys. Appreciate the follows, guys. Thank you so much. Milton, sorry, the financial influencer. I thought you were trading with us yesterday, the financial influencer. Honestly, I thought you were trading with us yesterday. TP2, the final TP would be 3989.32. That would be TP2. Yours truly, Gaddafi says, is 40/40 a resistance? Let me quickly double check for you. 40/40. Why do you say is 40/40 a resistance? Gaddafi, why do you say 40/40 is a resistance? Yeah, no, I'm seeing the 4-hour time frame on my 1-hour time frame. You're pretty close. So yes, 40/40 would be the resistance. Okay, but the actual key level is 40/42, not just 40/40. Delana says sell. Yes, we're currently expecting a retracement to the downside. Do you guys understand what's happening right now? Do you know why price is acting like this around this area over here? Do you know why price is acting like this around this area over here? We have a lot of buyers trying to break out and keep pushing prices higher, and the sellers are defending this area over here because they want to push prices back into the value area. It's not consolidation. We are currently trading at the value area high, so the sellers are trying to push prices back into the value area. That's why we have a lot of fighting going on around here. So you might look at it as consolidation, but it's actually not. So if I do this, you'll notice something. This area right there, that's the value area. They want to bring prices back into the value area. They want to transact within this orange area over there because prices for them are fair. That's why it's called the fair value area. Okay, so the sellers are defending the area so they can transact within the fair value area. Okay, that's what's happening. Always grind. Appreciate the follow. Always grind. Real me bro says, I'm tired of this, grandpa. That's taking forever. Unfortunately, it will take forever. You see what happened right now? We got another signal. Do you know what that signal means? It means that we've got more sellers than buyers dominating this kind of move in the market, meaning that we can expect another sell continuation run to the downside. Now, that would ultimately give us, unfortunately, that's how it works. It always comes down to who's more dominant. If the buyers are more dominant, they're always going to win. If the sellers are more dominant, they're going to win. So I'm always basically betting on the team that's going to win. So I'm always looking at the market. I assess, firstly, what is the price telling me? If the price is telling me what it's telling me, what's the volume telling me? I look at those things. And then I've got my confirmation. You understand? Fishing wifey says, come on, sellers. Don't even trip, fishing wifey. We already have the sellers in the market. They're already more dominant. That's why you're seeing the sell signal on the screen. The signals are volume based. What they do is they interpret the institutional orders on the book, and then they tell you who's more dominant. So whenever you see a signal popping up on the screen, it's telling you that either the buyers are more dominant or the sellers are more dominant. So we're still expecting that push further low, and we're back to the value area high. Jerry says, should we still stay in the trade? If you want to exit the trade, Jerry, you're more than welcome to exit. I'm staying in here. Shout out to Favor. Appreciate the follow there, Favor. Top says, how come your TP is only there? The reason why the first TP is at the key level 3991.48 is because we have to go back to mitigate that key level. It's a retracement key level. That's why the first TP is over there. Nev. How you doing, Nev? Shout out to Nev. Top says it may continue to sell off. Not may, will. The real mesh says, is it not late to enter? You are late now. If you didn't take the trade where you were supposed to take the trade, right where we had our entries, then yes, it is a bit too late for you to be entering the market now. Escape says, do you think it will go to 3980? I don't believe we could see 3980, at least not yet. 3980 is way out of range right now. It's way out of range. It's way out of range. 3980. It's way out of range. I'm not seeing it coming all the way back there. It's way too far. Way too far. Okay. Shout out to Escape. Fishing wifey says, I'm in sales with you 100%. Let's keep selling, wifey. Let's keep selling. I hope your husband doesn't hear me saying wifey. Just now the man gets jealous. He's a lucky man. Showfuls says, if this breaks the descending triangle, then we will go downtown. If price doesn't move based on triangles, my guy. Just a side note. We already are in a retracement. The key level is 3991.48. Those of you who are feeling scared and you feel like, oh, I can't hold on to the trade, take your stop loss from where it is right now and bring it to your entry and just break even. Okay, it's going to remove all the fear from you, because I know a lot of you have got a lot of fear when it comes to trading. So just let the trade play out. Let the trade play out. Let the trade play out. Easy says, yo, no triangles over here. We're still waiting. We're almost at the key level 3991.48. Just want to see something. That full move is worth 47 pips, guys. Just a quick reminder: the full move here is worth 47 pips, and we've already hit 50% of that move. So those of you who want to go ahead and take partials, you're more than welcome to. If you want to close half of your positions, you're more than welcome to. I'll be taking partials at, okay, it seems to be moving very slow. $300. I want to see $300. I'll be taking partials. There we go. Oh, come on. Come on. $300. Give me that $300 so I can take the 150 out. There we go. Come on, man. Buyers, stop playing. Anyway, take partials, guys. You can take partials. I'm going to close 80% of my positions from here, and then I'm going to leave the remaining trade to continue playing out. Okay. Anyway, we just needed half of the move to actually scale out. So 47 pips. And I'll be taking $113 extra on the full 3991.48 key level. Right. So make sure that you've already taken some partials as well. That's going to be the new fair value gap right there. For a sell continuation, we need to see a mitigation of that fair value gap, and then we want to see price triggering a sell continuation after the fact. Okay, mitigation, sell continuation. If they close above the fair value gap, they're most likely going to want to sweep higher. So let's see how far the buyers are willing to push this one. See how far the buyers are willing to push this one. Let's do this. And there's your buyers trying to come back and sweep the area. Okay, and we just concluded the trade. We just got kicked out at break even. And that's why I was saying that if they do break and close above the fair value gap, they're probably going to want to come and sweep higher. So in the next 8 seconds, this is what we're going to do. We're going to be looking to take another buy trade. Let's take a buy from here. Let's take a buy from here. Let's take a buy trade from here. So we concluded that last trade. 40 pips. And last trade was 40 pips. That last trade was 40 pips. Please don't go crazy with your lot sizes. We are going to place our stop losses where price has already been. Okay, 49 pips is going to be our stop loss on this one. New trade. Stop losses over here. Our entry. We're risking 49 pips on this one. No fair value gap towards the downside. Any retracements, we'd probably be expecting a rejection from here. If the sellers do come back and sell off a bit more, this is what we want to see. Rejection by continuation. What are we targeting right now? We're targeting the fair value gap towards the upside. Okay. We're targeting the fair value gap towards the upside on the 5-minute time frame. All right, guys. Excuse me. Assures me. This is our second trade. Okay. Let's do this. All right. Chauffeur says, just believe on, Doc, and we farming the market like crazy. Always, my guy, always. Top says too early to break even. It wasn't too early to break even. That was actually the optimal time to break even, because we'd at least hit 50% of the move. All right, Delana, rocket. Luandile says chickened out and close with small profit. There's nothing wrong with that, long as you made money. That's the only thing that matters. Real me bro says, give it to me, Doc. No Diddy. That was cheesy. Shout out to you, bro. Tulane Mkonza. How you doing, brother? Shout out to Tulane. I'm doing good, man. Thank you so much. Betway Champions, what's up? Ben Chain, appreciate the follow there. I see you. Delana says, there we go. We headed out straight. Cry, my beloved country. Appreciate the follow. Cash says, where's the SL? Hold up. I didn't give you guys a stop loss. Let's go ahead and update the stop loss. Sorry. We're risking 49 pips on this trade, guys, okay? We're risking 49 pips on the trade. Please be mindful of your lot sizes. Don't go crazy with the lot sizes, okay? 3992.63 is the stop loss. If you hadn't gotten it, 3992.63 is the current stop loss. Okay. New fair value gap. Let's go ahead and update it. This one right there. Any retracements, we want to see rejections. Any retracements, we want to see rejections. Okay. Any retracements, we want to see rejections. Like in this instance over here, should they mitigate that fair value gap, we want to see price reject and then trigger a buy continuation to the upside. If they break below that fair value gap, they're probably going to want to run and come back to the next fair value gap downside. Okay. And we'd still be hoping for a rejection and then a continuation further up high. Further up high. We just mitigated that fair value gap. This next candle, the buying candle right now, it should continue buying. That's what we want to see. It should continue buying. Even that next candle should be a it should be a black candle, which is a buy candle. We want to see buyers take over. Cash D. Shout out to Cash D. Delana says it just wanted to take some liquidity. Delana, do you know what liquidity is? Matata fela. How's it going? Our TP is going to be this one over here, 4003.32. That's the 5-minute fair value gap, 4003.32. We're going to be chasing after that fair value gap. All right. We need to see more buyers here. More buyers here. Shout out to Matata Fela. Appreciate the follow there, my dude. Shout out to Delana. Thanks a lot for the follow, Delana. Avela Does Effect says, I'm still a beginner. Welcome to the family, bro. Welcome to the family. Milosevic. Appreciate the share there. Mum Tandy says, time frame. We're on the 1 minute time frame, Mum Tandy. D Rose, I see you. Appreciate the follow. Delana says the accumulation. No, accumulation is not liquidity, Delana. Liquidity is everywhere. Now, whenever we're talking about liquidity, liquidity is more the underlying transactions. Those are basically the limit orders, the pending orders that haven't been triggered in the market. All right. And we're talking about institutional orders, not retail orders. So whenever somebody's telling you about stop losses and all of that stuff, that's not liquidity. Do they need those type of orders to trigger their orders, to basically execute their orders? Yes, they do. But that's not necessarily liquidity. Our stop losses and all of that stuff, it's not really liquidity. Liquidity is everywhere. On every price level, there's liquidity. Okay. The difference between liquidity is this. Some price levels have got more liquidity than other price levels. You understand? So the whole idea behind it is this. Whenever we're talking about liquidity, we're talking about interest. Think of it like this: interest. All right. Do we have enough buyers to sell, to enough buyers to basically buy from the sellers, or do we have enough sellers to buy? Do we have enough sellers to buy from the buyers? You understand? Because whenever somebody's buying, somebody else has to be selling. Whenever somebody's selling, somebody else has to be buying. That's basically how the transactions work. So think of it as interest. Do we have enough interest from the other side of the market to basically transact with us? Think of it like that. But not us retail traders, but the institutional players. You understand? So that's basically the whole idea of liquidity. That's what liquidity is. Is the area liquid enough to get price moving with volume? You understand? Because for your order to get filled in the market, that's including us, we have to have another participant willing to do the opposite. Whenever we're selling, they have to be buying from us, and whenever we're buying, they have to be selling from us. That's where the order gets filled. If we don't have somebody willing to do the opposite of what we're doing in the market, you're never going to get executed in the market. Okay. So yeah, shout out to D Rose. Appreciate the follow there, D Rose. Sellers trying to come back. Remember, we still have that fair value gap down here. So if we do get more sellers coming back in here, then we're probably going to be seeing price retracing to that fair value gap over there. That very same place, we need to see price rejecting from here. We need to see price rejecting from here. If we do get a rejection, then we're expecting the buy continuation to continue. If they break and close below that fair value gap, then they're probably going to want to come and sweep us out of the trade. So we're going to wait and see how this one plays out. We are currently at the fair value gap. Oh, we just got taken out. That was definitely a price sweep. So we're going to sit back and we're going to wait for a recalibration. And then we're going to take another trade. So we got kicked out of that last trade. Let's do this. That's minus 49 pips over here. Minus 49 pips on this one. That's supposed to be red. We're gonna sit back and we're gonna wait. So you see where they came back to. They came back all the way to that fair value gap that I said, the 3991.48 key level. So now we're not going to jump in on a trade unless we have a continuation of that buy. Okay, unless we get a continuation of that buy, we're not jumping in on the trade. So we sit back and we relax and wait for a confirmation. Cry baby, says XAU USD. Yes ma'am, that's it. The chart hawk says, which pair is this? This is it's actually a metal. It's a commodity. It's XAU USD. Shout out to D Rose. Betty Memo, Avila. Appreciate the follows, guys. Thank you so much. Right. Delana says on the in the highest and the lowest. Right. Where is more volume? No, volume is created by the market participants. Right. Depending on. Let's think of it like this. If we have, for example, okay, this is how price works on every price level, literally every price level. There are sellers and there are buyers. There's sellers and buyers on every price level. So think of it like this. Let's say we have price levels, and our price levels on gold are level 1 to 10. All right. On level 1, we've got 5 buyers and 6 sellers. Level 2, we've got 10 buyers and 18 sellers. You understand? Every price level, there's going to be not necessarily an equal amount of transactees, all right? But there will be both buying and selling on every price level, all the way to level 10. From level 1, there's going to be buying and both buyers and sellers on the same price level. Level 2, both buyers and sellers on the same price level. So everything is literally dependent on who is more dominant on every price level. If we've got more sellers than buyers on that specific price level, price is going to push lower. Okay, because each time that price is buying or selling and it's moving to the upside and moving to the downside, that's literally transactions happening in real time. And it's a very, very fast pace. It happens at a very, very fast. If you've ever seen a level 2 depth of market, you'd be able to understand what I'm talking about. So it's very, very fast. They are literally buying and selling. So the price is going to be doing this. Whenever you see price doing this, it means that somebody else just got filled in the market. A trade just got filled. So whenever price moves from, let's say, here, and it moves like this to here, it means that there was a buyer over here that just got filled, right? So it's basically populated based off of transactions. So the way that we look at it is we look at it from a naked chart perspective, but this is how it actually works. You have something like this, which is an order book. The order book is where the transactions are happening. I'll just give you an example. Let me just try and open this thing up like this. Let's do this. I just want to give you a very basic framework so you understand exactly what I'm talking about. So if you've got this box over here, and that's your order book, what happens is on the order book, there's going to be contracts. Because whenever the buying and selling is happening, it's actually contracts that are being transacted in the market, right? So let's say we've got a contract over here. 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 All right. And then we also have another contract on this side and this side. Okay, and this side and this side. So you see these contracts that you're seeing on the screen. Each and every contract, there's different amounts of contracts. All right, this is the buy side. Think of this as the buy side. This side, sell side. Okay, so whenever a buyer is buying, they are buying from the sell side. Okay, so for the buyer to get filled, they can't get filled like this. They have to get filled like that. So whenever a buyer is buying contracts, they are buying from the contracts that are being offered up to them by the sellers. You understand? So the candle is going to move, say, from here. I'll do this. The candle is going to move, say, from here. Let's make it red. We'll just make this a red candle. Let me fill this area over here. So since we're buying, let's do this. Let's just make it green because it's a buy candle. All right. So as the buyer is buying, and they're buying contracts from the sell side. You understand? So the candle is going to move from here and it's going to shift up. You understand? And then if there's more buyers buying, they are buying at different price levels. They are buying at higher price levels. They can't buy at the same price levels because price has shifted. You understand? So if they are buying at a higher price level. And then as they're buying from the higher price level, they are buying from the sell side. So they're always going to get filled. If there is enough contracts for them to get filled on the same price level that they are buying from. You understand? And then as they are buying and they're getting filled, the candle keeps on moving even higher and higher and higher. And at the same time, there's also sellers basically doing the same transaction on the opposite side of the market. So as the sellers are getting filled, the candle moves down. You understand? The candle moves down. So depending on who's more dominant, who wait. Sorry guys. Hello? Oh wow. Garbage. I hate these AI calls. Anyway, so on the other side we have sellers. You understand? So as the sellers are also transacting in the market, they are getting filled lower, which then pulls the candle back down. You understand? That's why you're seeing price moving up and down and up and down and up and down. That's literally what's happening. So if there's more sellers than buyers dominating the market, then the candle is going to keep on moving lower and lower and lower. But notice that it doesn't just move low. No, it keeps on moving up and then it's going to move down, and then it keeps on moving up and then it's going to keep on moving down. So it's never just one move. It's always one move down, two moves down, then you see price moving higher, and then it comes back again to the downside. So it's literally all the buyers and the sellers in the market transacting. So if one side of the market is more dominant, then the price is going to move towards the other side of the market in real time, more than what it is moving in the opposite side of the market. So if we have sellers in the market more than we have buyers in the market, then price is going to continue selling a bit more than what you are seeing with the buy moves. Okay, that's basically how it works. I think I made a video on the channel. No, it wasn't a video. It was a live. I was showing you guys this on a live on TikTok. It was one of those lives that we had. So you obviously wouldn't have gotten that. But I'll make like a video for you guys. I'll make like a video for you guys and show you these things in real time, just so you can see how the transactions happen in real time. Whoa, I think I just accidentally deleted this. Can't have this getting deleted. Yeah, we can remove this. We don't need this. Fishing says, so sellers dominate tonight. No, not exactly. Whenever we're talking about the market participants dominating, it's always just a temporary move. It's never permanent. It's temporary. It just depends on how far you're expecting price to go, right? Because once price hits certain key levels, we do get rejections or reversals. That's basically how it goes. Don't mind the trade on the screen. It's not me that took the trade. I've got the lazy trader template EA. It tends to open trades, so it's not me that took the trade. Don't mind the trade on the screen. Don't mind the trade on the screen. All right, says Realme bro, you got it. No, it's not me. It's the lazy trader template EA. It's the one that took the trade. It's not me. Legend says sellers are strong here. Yes, Legend Vera, the sellers are more dominant, which is why we see price pushing even further low. But remember, I had given you guys key levels. I said we have that key level over there that they've already taken out. Look at how price reacts when it gets to the key level. We had 3 rejections at that level. The next 2 candles rejected precisely on the level, and then price dropped even further low. That means that we're looking to come back and sweep that last key level that we have over there. That's the 1 minute fair value gap. Right, so 2 things are prone to happening. It's either price is going to trigger a sell continuation should it break below that area over there, or we're going to trigger a buy continuation because we are still bullish. Okay, and this sell off, like I said, is still just a retracement. We haven't triggered any sell continuation confirmations yet. That's why we're waiting right now for buyers to come back into the market, or we're going to wait for the sellers to break and close below that level to give us confirmation of who is more dominant. Are we going to trigger a sell continuation and we'll start looking for sales, or are the buyers going to step back into the market and take prices in the opposite direction, which was the initial direction? So everything is time and patience. So we haven't fully mitigated that fair value gap as yet, so we're just going to sit back and wait for that fair value gap to get mitigated. Okay, anyway, Shofo says, what's the SL and the TP for this trade? For this trade, I'll tell you not to take this trade. I'll tell you not to take this trade because I'm expecting price to reject from that last FEG right here. I'm expecting price to reject from there. All right. You're laughing. No, honestly, I am expecting price to reject from there. I actually want to break even as soon as the trade goes into a positive. I want to break even because we're in a buy. So selling right now, expecting any sell continuations when price hasn't triggered a sell continuation is very risky work. Laugh Now Cry Later says, what's your thoughts on Heiken Ashi candle stock? I don't have a problem necessarily with Heiken Ashi candles, but the issue is you're not able to see the open and the close prices. All right, so you're not able to see the high and the low prices. You're able to see the open and the close prices. So I feel like for me it's just a bit too unclear. For me, it's just a bit too unclear. Haley Sepepe says, hope we recover. Don't even stress about it, Haley. Don't even stress about it. Everything is based off of consistency. If there's one thing that you... Wait, are you still new here? Did you only start trading with me yesterday? Tendo, how you doing? Shout out to Tendo. Bongani, I see you. Appreciate the follow there. You see why I was saying don't take the sell. I show false. We have a lot of buyers in the market also trying to push prices in the opposite direction. I am still expecting that we could see sellers trying to come back and sweep that 3989.32 key level downside. So it's a matter of time and patience. Time and patience. You always want to be very, very extra careful. Okay. Hi Matt says, oh, how you doing? Oh, Hill Matt. Wait, hold up. Now I'm confused. There's Hill Matt and then there's Hi Matt. or is it the same person using different accounts? Because I'm confused right now. I'm very confused right now. There's Hill Matt and then there's Hi Matt. Is that it? Betway Champion says, how are you so relaxed with that lost stock? I made over 7k yesterday. A measly $500 is not gonna hurt my account. It's not gonna hurt my account. Tendo says, sorry I'm late, let's make this money. 100% my guy. Doomy says, morning doc. How you doing, Doomy? You also late today. Jordan says, how many trades so far, doc? Just 2 trades. We've taken only 2 trades so far. First 40 pips on the drop. This one was 49 pips. On the loss that we took, 49 pips. So I'm still expecting price to drop a bit more. Come back here, close off that fair value gap over there. Let's do this. We're done with this fair value gap, so let's go ahead and shift this. Let's bring it down here. Bring it down here. There we go. Them coming back, and there it is. Yeah, the sellers are coming in strong, bro. Coming in strong, bro. I want to go ahead and break even on this trade. Oh, too late. Too late. Anyway, we swept the fair value gap. We're done with that. Now, the question is this. Are they going to continue pushing prices further low? Or are the buyers going to come back and start buying from here? That's the question. And it's a matter of time and patience. Time and patience, boys. Time and patience. As we wait. Realme Bra says, I need a win, doc. Trust me, you're gonna get that win. It's coming, it's coming, it's coming. Hillmat says, not the same person. Oh, okay, so there's Hillmat and then there's Hi Matt. 100%, now I've got it. No problem. Jolly, how's it going? Says, what's the TP for this one? Oh yeah, no, I didn't take this trade. The EA took the trade. The EA took the trade and it's way outside of the range anyway. That's why I said I wanted to go ahead and break even after this. We swept the fair value gap. See how much of a rejection that is. Look at how big that wick is. Do you know what that means? It means that we had a whole lot of buyers absorbing all of that selling. You understand? So that right there means that we could still see buyers taking over from here. So you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and close that trade. Excuse me. And that's basically what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna wait for a double confirmation on the buy continuation, and I'm gonna look for a jump back into that. British, how you doing, British? Top says higher time frame bullish. Yes, that's why we are looking for a buy continuation on our lower time frame as well, my guy. King of vultures. Oh, he's a vulture, all right. He's here to eat me up. I'm kidding. Real Me Bro says, is that, wait, what? Real Money says, is that real money the bot is playing with? Bro, I wouldn't come to the live and trade live with you guys and give you guys money while I'm not eating. Yes, it's real money. I've been trading for over 10 years, my guy, consistently making good money. Legend Vera says, yeah, they will drop down. We're still waiting. We're still waiting. We're coming back here. We're gonna let it play out. Job, how you doing, Job? Realme Bro says, I'm talking about the lazy trader thing. Oh, the EA, yes. I'm the same account that I'm on right now is the same account that the EA is using. I've got it plugged up on a different chart. Where's this chart? It's here. Is it this one? Yeah, it's this chart over here. The same signals that you guys are following are the same signals, literally the same signals that we're using. So the lazy trader template basically uses the same signals, but the only difference is instead of me telling you guys when to buy or sell, it does the execution. I'm basically testing it out in real time, all right, to see how the execution. But obviously, it's got better executions than I have, because remember that the human can never be faster than an EA. So the same signals that we're using over here are the same signals that the EA is using. We just it's a mechanical trading template. It's this template over here. This is the trading template. The same template. So the signals that you're seeing over here, these buy and sell signals, when I say, oh yeah, no, we've just entered into a trade, and we take a buy trade, and then we go into that direction, it's the same trades that we're taking manually, but now the EA is executing the trades automatically. All right, so it's the same trades. It's a mechanical EA. It's just doing the execution instead of me doing the execution. All right, so yeah. Tendo says, Doc, I see they listened to me. We on 73k likes. We on 75k likes. I didn't even notice that we up 75k likes. Congratulations to you guys. Congratulations to you guys. It's the first time I haven't seen a message on the screen that says that the TikTok is inactive. I think it's because you guys have actually been liking. Matata Fela says, can we expect to see the market sweep the Asia low? Where's the Asia low? The whole concept of price sweeping Asian lows and all of that, it's not true. It's not true. That literally depends on how the market is flowing. I'm sure you've noticed that price doesn't always come back and sweep the, because some people are going to be like, yeah, wait for price to come back and sweep the Asia high or the Asia low. It's not how price works, guys. It's not how price works. It's not how price works. But if the sellers are more dominant in this market, then yes, there's a high likelihood that we could see price retracing all the way back to that area. But here's where the problem is. The problem is this. This is where the money is currently flowing. So for price to come back and sweep the Asia low, it would have to break below there. That's what they would do. They would have to break below the value area low for the day. And I'm fairly certain that the buyers would be waiting to defend that level. So 9 out of 10 times is price is not going to come back and sweep that Asia low. Why? Because your value area high is way above the Asia low. So for them to sweep that area over there, it wouldn't be a sweep anymore. It would be a sell continuation. You understand? Would literally have to change bias and the trend altogether, and it wouldn't be a sweep anymore. It would be a sell continuation. Okay, sorry guys, I just want to switch my position. MC, I'm all good, man. How's it going? Mama Mo, shout out to Mama Mo. Matata says makes sense. Thanks, Doc. 100%, my guy. No problem. Now, the biggest problem is people, these gurus that you're out here following, they always say, yeah, no, you wait for the Asia low, Asia high, or whatever. Understand something. Let me tell you something. It's very simple. Very, very simple. If, and I will say this again, if those concepts worked, everyone would be using them. You understand? There's a reason why we have so many trading strategies out there. There's a reason why we've got so many trading concepts. There's a reason why we have got so many indicators out there. Why? Because these things do not work. Some of these tools work. You just have to know which of those tools work. That's the only thing that you need to know. And I'm always sharing these things with you guys. If you want to know what indicators work in the market, VWAPs, volume profiles, institutional quality, not just retail quality, no, institutional quality VWAPs, institutional quality volume profiles. You understand? And then you're looking for a very good volume indicator, you're looking for a very good momentum indicator. Just those 4 things. That's all you need. That's all you need. No extras. Everything else is extra. It's probably not gonna work for you. These are the only things that actually work, guys. Okay, the only things that actually work. So we're coming back to that fair value gap. Back to that fair value gap, man. Champion says 4 is too many. What are we looking at today? No, 4 isn't actually too many. I'm literally operating on 4. Actually 3, not 4. But once I add the 4th, that's going to be the momentum. It's already there. I just don't pull it out now and then because I'm always looking at the price and the volume. That's the most important part for me. But the momentum does play a very vital role. It's very, very useful to have. We're looking for a buy continuation over here, but if they trigger a sell continuation, we're going to be taking the trade to the downside. All right, pay attention. We're currently at the point of control. That's where we currently are right now. We are trading around that point of control. We already had one rejection over there. We're still waiting to see if the sellers actually gave a confirmation of an extended push lower. We're going to be looking to take that trade. 30 seconds on the clock. The next 30 seconds is crucial. The next 30 seconds is crucial. The next 30 seconds is crucial. It's good to see you here, champion. You were with us yesterday. How's the morning coming along? That was a clear failed attempt on the sell continuation. A clear failed sell attempt on the continuation. So we're still expecting the buyers to come back into the market. Let's wait for it. 100%, my guy, no problem. Easy. Jordan says, when's the next target? When or what is the next target? Mavuso, appreciate the follow there. Ailey says 80k likes. Congratulations to you guys. Shane, appreciate the follow there. Avanza says, but Doc, do you recall all our names? Yeah, I recall a lot of people's names. I've got a very solid memory when it comes to remembering people who have been on the streams. The only time I'm not going to remember you is if you change your name. If you change your TikTok handle, then I won't remember your name, because it's like, I've never seen you here before. I get a lot of interactions from people, and all over. So I remember your name. I've seen Jordan here, and I will remember that Jordan came to the stream. So the next time you pop up, even if it's 3 months later, I'll still remember, oh, Jordan, you back here with us. So yeah, MGL Messiah. It's been a while, man. How's it going? I think last I seen you was when? Last week? Or earlier on this week? No, it was earlier on this week. I think I remember you coming onto the streams earlier on this week. Why Mass says, let's see. We are still seeing, my guy. Still waiting here. By the way, there was a failed attempt on the sell continuation, so we are still waiting to see if the buyers are going to kick back into gear and give us what we're expecting here. No fair value gap towards the downside. Same key level. Let's see, are we going to get a rejection over there? Because if we do get another rejection over there, then we're expecting a higher price push once again. So let's see, what time is it? 10:42. Oh wow. I've got 18 minutes left with you guys. I've got VIP at 11 o'clock. Let's see if we can get just that fast tracked move here, so I can give you guys a trade before I actually head to VIP. Coming out. Make y'all move. White ink. I'm all good, man. How's it going? Jordan says, yes, guys, main character. Oh my goodness. British 342. Is that what time it is in your country? Wait, hold up. What country are you in again? Are you in the States? Kimbo Slice. USA 100%. Yeah, no, I got that. I remember that you're from the USA. You said? I told you I remember. I'm kidding. Shout out to Kimbo Slice. Appreciate the follow there, my guy. Why don't you come and punch gold just a little bit from the downside? We need to see gold moving up, Kimbo. Come on, man. Give us a hand, bro, or give us a punch. Dogozo says, you're going to come back, Doc. Yeah, I will come back. After the VIP session. If we don't end up taking a trade, I'll come back and I'll give you guys another trade later on. Because after VIP, I still have time with you guys. Okay, there's the buyers coming back. Come on, let's go. Press go. Okay, so 30 seconds to go. In the next 30 seconds, we need to see this bullish candle close bullish, and we're gonna take the trade. Okay, we're gonna be taking the buy trade. I want to see something over here. We still left that fair value gap open, so 39 pips that we'd be risking so far. I need to do 10 seconds. In the next 10 seconds, we're gonna be taking a buy trade. 5, 3, 2, 1. Buy. Take a buy. Take a buy. Take a buy trade. Okay. Now we're gonna be considering our fair value gap that we have over here. We have that 1 minute fair value gap. So should the sellers try and come back, we are expecting them to do this, come back to that fair value gap, sweep. We're looking for a rejection at that fair value gap if the sellers do come back into the market. Okay, let's do this. That's going to be the entry right there. Actually, please be mindful of your lot sizes, guys. Okay, please be mindful of your lot sizes. Don't go crazy with your lot sizes. You guys have got a very bad tendency. Very bad tendency. I want to see something over here. I'll give you guys a stop loss just now. That's to be way too close. That's going to be our stop loss. We're going to be risking 47 pips on this trade, guys. Okay, 47 pips that we are going to be risking. The stop loss is 3987.51. 3987.51. That's the stop loss. Stop loss. Stop loss. Okay. We're still going to be chasing after that last 5 minute fair value gap upside. So half of that move, we're going to be looking to take partial. Okay, this is the move. Right there, boys. Right there. Okay, I want to see how many pips is this move worth. How many pips is this? It's worth 110 pips. So I want you guys to do this for me. At 50 pips, we are taking half of our positions out. Okay, make sure that you take enough money from the market to recover that last trade. Okay, the last trade was 49 pips. At 50 pips, we take half the positions, and 50 pips is about to get hit. This is where our 50 pips is, right there. That's where our 50 pips is, right there, boy. Right there. 1 second. 1 second. Take partials. Do it now. Take partials. Take half of your positions out. Take half of your positions out. I've already taken half of my positions out. I'll do 80% on this one. I've recovered my drawdown. We're gonna let the trade play out. We're gonna let it run a bit more. Okay, we're chasing after that key level at the top over there, which is our fair value gap, and that key level is 4003.33. 4003.33. That's gonna be the key level that we're targeting. It's worth 110 pips to the upside, right? So we're currently floating, how many pips are we currently floating right now? We're currently floating 52 pips on the buy. Okay, 52 pips on the buy. Let's do this. Plus 52 pips, plus 52 pips, floating Floaty. Bam. Doomy says, thank you, bro. Anytime, bro. Anytime. Can we move the SL every time after you take partials, guys? Every time after I say take partials or close half of your positions, just break even. Don't even ask, okay? Just break even every time. Every time. Just break even immediately. Laugh now, cry later. Always, bro. Okay. We should be floating over 70 pips right now. It's 10:50. We've got 10 minutes on the clock. Looks like this move might actually play out and complete before we actually head to VIP. Shout out to Chef Zena. Chef Zena says thank you. Anytime, Chef. Anytime. Showfalls says win, Doc. I told you we're gonna win though. If there's one thing about me, consistency. I'm a consistent trader. As we wait, we're looking for that 110 pips all the way to the upside. Now here's the thing, guys. This buy right here, we're not just looking to mitigate a fair value gap, okay? This is not where the move ends. There's a very, very high likelihood that price could still shoot all the way up to this key level over here. The key level is 4021.21. This one up here. That's where price is going to next on this buy continuation, unless the sellers defend the buy. But we already have triggered the buy, and the next key level should actually be the key level 4021.21 upside. You can't change that unless the buyers, sorry, the sellers step back into the market and start pushing prices heavily. Okay, Top says, what is a TP? The TP right now, the one that you're chasing after, the one that you should be looking for is 4003.33. That's the one. Okay, Matata says, any advice for a swing trade? What time frame are you trading? What strategy are you using? Hey yo, oh yeah, appreciate the follow there. Thank you so much for the follow. Delana says, I'm out. Long as you cashed out and made money, Delana, that's the only thing that matters. Oh, Delana says, I see you from Colombia. Shout out to Delana, all the way from Colombia. That is crazy work, bro. Welcome to the family, Delana. Matata says 1 hour time frame. Can I tell you something, Matata? Do you know that a scalp trade is where all swing trade starts? Literally any swing trade, whether it's a scalp, whether it's an intraday trade, whether it's a swing trade, all trades start off as a scalp trade. Here's the thing, your timing is crucial. You have to time your entries. But now obviously you can't time your entries on the 1 hour time frame, right? You can use your 1 hour time frame as your analysis time frame. You have to buy at specific key levels in order for you to trigger a swing trade. Okay, but if you want to focus on swing trades, start looking at 4 hour time frames. Start looking at daily time frame moves, right? Pay attention to those time frames. Those are the time frames you need to keep an eye out for, okay? Because those are the highest time frames that give you specific key levels where you can actually buy from or sell from. Once price hits those specific key levels, and if you know how to read price charts, then those are going to be the best time frames for you to use as your analysis. But always your executions, best time frames, 1 minute time frame, 5 minute time frame. You can even do 15-minute time frame, but 15-minute time frame, if you're jumping on a 15-minute time frame, it's probably already too late for you. All right, so those time frames respectively. But your idea of a swing trade, focus on the higher time frames. Always focus on the higher time frames. Daily time frames, 4 hour time frames. Your analysis should start off over there. All right. Avanza says, so Doc, how do you time your entries? I look at structure. I look at volume. All right, because the structure itself has got its own language. The structure itself has got its own language, but at the same time, you still need to have volume confirming the move. This is why we have added signals. These signals are volume-based signals. That's why they work on their own. You understand? Because you can manipulate price, but you can't manipulate volume. That's why it's necessary for you to have volume as an added confirmation in the market whenever you're trading. Avanza says, but I usually hear you counting down. Yes, I count down. This is how price works. It's price and time. It's not price alone. It's not time alone. These things correlate. They are connected. Just like every other time frame that you're seeing, all of these time frames are connected. All of these time frames are linked. What are they linked by? Time and price. They connect. It's not just one thing. You can't have price without the time. You can't have time without the price. There's rules that the trading algorithm that prints price has. It follows those rules. So we could have whatever the institutions are doing over that side is perfectly fine. That alone is its own concept. But the algorithm that's also printing price has got its own rules. So I know and understand those rules. You understand? I know and understand how to interpret the price charts. That's the only way you're supposed to be able. That's the only way you're supposed to read price charts. So you don't need your trend lines, your candlestick patterns, your triangle or rectangle patterns, neck and shoulders, all of those things. All of those things are useless, guys. They are useless. They don't work in the market. You understand? There's two types of structure in the market. There's primary structure, there's secondary structure. Primary structure starts with a single candle and it ends with a single candle. Secondary structure, your swings are created by a single candle. Everything connects. Primary structure connects to secondary structure. You just need to know how they connect. Everything is price and time, not just price alone. Okay. Delana says, any indicator that works for it. Any indicators that works for what, Delana? Mike, how you doing? It says, hi Doc, it's been a while though. It has been a while. I haven't seen you in a minute, Mike. How's it going, man? Dogozo says, can we re-enter, Doc? No, don't re-enter unless you're placing buy stop orders. Avanza says, so Doc, how do you read volume? This is my volume right here. That's the volume. That's institutional volume. That's institutional big banks, hedge funds volume. That's their transactions that are pushing those signals out. Ayo, Oya says, my first time here. Welcome to the family, Oya. Yeah, I noticed you followed just today. Says, what time are you here? 9 o'clock South African time, and I'll be here again. If I'm not here by 1 o'clock, I'll be here at 2 o'clock South African time, and then I'll be trading with you guys up until we have NY session at 3:30, which I also have another VIP session at 3:30. Right. Mr. G says, correct, Doc. So I look at my daily and my 4 hour, then I execute on the 1 hour or the 30-minute time frame. I'd say 5-minute time frame. Use a 5-minute time frame for your executions. If you do want to get good risk reward on your swing trades and you want to get earlier entries, that's the best time frame that you can use, the lowest. I wouldn't say go to your 1-minute time frame because you might find that very confusing for you. Otherwise, I'd say if you were able to interpret price charts like me, I'd say use the 1 hour time frame. Okay. Dalana says, I'm here in Colombia. It's 4 a.m. You are still early in the morning. You made your money early in the morning. Now you're gonna rest up, knowing very well that it's a good day. Mr. Smart says hi at host. The market is decentralized. It's very difficult to get the market volume globally. What market are you talking about? Are you talking about the crypto markets? Because if you're talking about the CFDs markets, then it is not decentralized. Delana says never late for make money. No, you can never be late to make money, Delana. MC says, is your VIP your premium signal? Yes, VIP is premium signals, my guy. It's premium signals. Anyway, so we are still in the trade. I'd be expecting the sellers to come back and probably look to mitigate that fair value gap. We've got a fair value gap over here that we haven't mitigated, so obviously I would expect that they're probably going to be coming back there to try and mitigate that fair value gap. We are expecting a rejection, however, and then a buy continuation is still something we expect price to give us after the mitigation. But if the sellers do continue pushing prices further low, there's a high likelihood that they're going to kick us out of the trade before we see a buy continuation. Okay, they're probably going to want to sweep lower, so we want to see a rejection from that fair value gap over there. Avanza says, what market structure is the best? The wicks or candle bodies in terms of BOS? You can't use the wick as a confirmation. Always has to be the body. Always the body. Always the body. Never wicks. Never wicks. Never wicks. The biggest problem is you guys are not able to see the right BOS. You confuse the whole thing. That's the biggest problem. You're always looking at the wrong places at the wrong time, and you're always looking at the market in a static perspective. The market is fluid. It's forever changing. It's dynamic. Structure is constantly shifting from one place to the next. It migrates. It's never constant. So the biggest thing that I've seen you guys do that you get wrong extremely is you do this in the market. Let's remove the volume profile. This is what you guys do when you're analyzing. You guys do this. They say that you look for the obvious swings, and then be like, yeah, no, so this is a swing over here. So we have that zone over there, and then we have this zone over here. You look for a zone with the most touches. Understand something. We're not here anymore. Price doesn't care about all of this historical nonsense. It's useless. We're not trading this area anymore. We are not there. We've shifted away from that area. It's not useful anymore. It is useful for higher time frames, but if you're an intraday trader, all of this additional extra stuff, it's useless. That low that used to matter, that was so important, once price takes out that low, it is useless. We have migrated to a different key level. You understand? It's played out. It's done its job. We move on to the next. The structure has shifted. We're looking at a different area in the market. Price is forever shifting. We are evolving constantly. Like right now, there's 124 people in here right now. And over the 124 people who are here right now, if I were to ask you one question, where are we currently looking in the market? Where is our current structure right now? All of you would get it wrong. Unless, of course, you've actually undergone my mentorship or you have been to my webinar, then you'd be able to call out the structure that we actually are looking at right now. And this is the biggest problem, guys. You can't be looking at the market from a historical perspective. We are not trading history. We are trading now, what matters right now. So stop looking at price from a historical perspective, because this is where we currently are right now. This is our range. That's the only thing that matters in the market. Nothing else. Nothing else. And there's only a handful of time frames right now that are controlling the market. When I'm talking about a handful of market, I'm literally talking about a very small number of time frames. The 1 minute time frame, 5 minute time frame, 15 minute time frame, 30 minute time frame. 1 hour time frame. Those are the time frames that are currently moving the markets. No other time frames. In some instances, you come to find that we're trading within a very long range. A very long range is where you have maybe 1 time frame or 2 time frames that are controlling the market. But the biggest problem is you guys are looking at price all wrong. You're going to be focused, oh yeah, so this is our swing structure over here. So over here, we're expecting a sell. We have a demand zone over there, but that's not even a zone. You're looking at the wrong place at the wrong time, because that's not your actual structure. You understand? You need to find your most important candle. There's only ever one most important candle on any given time frame. Only ever one. Not 2, not 3, not 4, only one. You need to find that candle. That's your trading range. That is your trading range. And price is forever shifting. It's never constant. Why do you think I'm consistent? I'm consistent because I understand how to read price charts. I figured this whole thing out. That's why there's even a concept called CRT. Those are the basics of what I basically founded. They stole the concept and then they recreated it and started calling it CRT. It's all nonsense. They're even teaching it to you guys all wrong. Every time frame has got one specific candle at any given moment in time, and that always changes based on the time frame that you're trading. You understand? Based on the time frame that you're trading. If you go to the website and you look at Into the Market Book 1, it's going to give you an idea. It's the basics. That very same Into the Market Book 1 is the very reason why there's a CRT. It's not CRT. It was never called CRT. It was always Into the Market. Okay. The funny part is they even replicated the slogan on the book, which was crazy work. And I was like, what? Okay. But anyway, what time is it, guys? I don't have much time with you guys. It's already 11 and I'm already late for VIP. Let's do this. I'll be seeing you guys later on. Okay, I'll be seeing you guys later on. Probably after VIP. I'll come back and just check what's happening in the market. If I do see some more opportunities, we're going to be looking to take another trade. But we still have that 110 pips move that we're expecting to play out. We already swept that fair value gap on the 1 minute time frame. We're done with that. We have triggered a buy continuation, so expect price to continue giving you that 110 pip move to the upside. Okay, it's not going to end there. Please keep an eye out for this key level. The next key level we're expecting price to take out is a key level 4021.21 upside. That's probably going to be how many pips in total? How many pips in total? From where we have our entry right now, that's going to be 289 pips that I'm about to give you guys should the buyers continue pushing this price move to the upside. Until then, guys, I'll be seeing you guys later. Sorry I could not answer all your questions. I have to rush. Until later, guys. Cheers. Okay. Mr. Blackwood. How you doing, sir?
Yes, sir. Up early, up early.
That's good. That's good. That's good. Yeah, you were vanished for the past couple of days. When was that? I think it was the day before yesterday. We were waiting for you. You
Oh,
didn't
you're
show
already,
up.
oh, you're already in a trade.
No. This was from the live. This was from the live. This was from the live.
Oh,
We were trading on TikTok.
oh. It's now 4 a.m. 4 a.m. in Jamaica.
Oh, it's 4 a.m. in Jamaica. I heard that
Yeah.
Colombia is also 4 a.m. So you and you guys in Jamaica and the Colombians have got the same time zone.
Should be, yeah. Cause we're in the west. We're in the west, so yeah,
Oh,
very
okay.
close.
That
Maybe
makes
1 hour apart.
that makes a lot of sense because somebody on the stream was also saying it's 4 a.m. In their country right now, and they in Colombia.
Yes, so New York, Jamaica, Colombia. I think we're somewhere in the same time zone.
Yeah. No, but with New York, I think the
Oh, 1 hour ahead. Oh, yeah.
No. Yeah, it's a 1 hour difference. It's a 1 hour difference. I think it's a 1 hour
Yeah.
difference. If I were to just basically assume, yeah. But anyway, we are expecting a buy continuation over here. We're targeting that 5-minute fair value gap upside. We've had price sweep that 1-minute fair value gap over here. We haven't triggered any sell continuations as yet because we just recently triggered a buy continuation to the upside, and we are still expecting the continuation to play out. We do have our buy confirmation signal on the 5-minute time frame as added volume confirmation. So we're probably gonna see the sellers trying to come back and sweep this fair value gap. We're looking for a rejection from here, and then we're expecting a buy continuation to the upside after the fact. So here's what I would like us to do. We're either gonna take a market execution order on our 1-minute time frame, or we're gonna wait for price to continue pushing all the way to our entry on the 5-minute time frame signal. So we're going to look at the close of the candle, and that's going to be our entry signal right there. So let's look at how this one plays out. We're going to wait for the volume. We're going to wait for the volume to increase and for the buyers to take charge on this one before we start looking to jump back in on this one. All right, so let's do this. It's going to be an entry. All right, so let's wait for it.